Alright guys, so this is the last week of Healthy Holiday Hottie Challenge. It is 1 week tomorrow to Christmas Eve, which is crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe that it's that close. Um, I'm ready. I'm so ready for Christmas. I have all my Christmas shopping is done. Everything is done, wrapped, ready to go. So this is basically a record for myself. I did the last of my Christmas shopping and wrapping yesterday, which was the 15th, and that's the earliest I've ever been done. So I'll get earlier and earlier every year. Anyways, challenge this week. I didn't record any clips, as you guys, there were no clips here. And I apologize for that. This week was just absolutely crazy. We had a Christmas outing for work on Wednesday where we went to the zoo and we had breakfast and lunch out, and so that was a bit of a challenge, but I think I did pretty good there. I focused on eating a lot of the fruit, and I only had one helping of breakfast and lunch, so I think those are huge things. They're little things, but they, in the end, make a huge difference if you make that change every single time. I also got hit with a cold. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm a little bit stuffy still. Got hit with a cold this week, so that kind of brought me down. I worked out once. That's the least I've ever worked out in a long time. And to be honest with you, it feels good. Like, it's been over a year. It was a year in September that I was consistently working out 3, 4, 5, or 6 times a week, every single week. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it feels good to have gone this last week on only working out once. It feels good. Like, I just, that's all I have to say. So it's, whatever, it happens. I was not feeling good, and then also craziness. Like, we had the Christmas outing for work on Wednesday, and then on Thursday night I had a Christmas party at my grandma's nursing home that I went to, and there was like food there and stuff, but it was like a buffet like type thing, which is terrible for all us fat people. Um, I don't mean to, like, I'm not calling people fat in a derogatory way. I'm just calling myself, like, I'm a fat girl inside, and buffets are terrible. But anyways, I did only have one plate of food, so I was really happy with that. And I loaded my plate up with vegetables and fruit, and so it was pretty good for me. I was pretty happy with how I did there as well. So that was my week last week. So I feel totally weird not weighing myself and not doing weigh-ins, because that's how I've always gauged how I've been doing. Like, all along in this journey, I've been gauging my progress by my weight. And so it's weird to not be doing that. So I did step on the scale, I guess it was Friday morning. And that was after, like, Thursday night was the Christmas party thing at my grandma's. Um, so Friday morning I stepped on the scale, and they had sushi there too, and I did have a few pieces of sushi, which are high in sodium and whatever. And anyways, I didn't really track what I had there on Thursday night either, because it was a bit of everything and it was hard to track. But I was pretty sure that I was over calories anyways. Um, so Friday morning I got up and I did step on the scale just because I was like curious, and I wanted to make sure that I'm not going too far off track, because when I look at my week last week, it's like I didn't do very good because I only worked out once. That was one of my main goals, was working out at least, 4 or 5 times or whatever a week. I only worked out once, so that was bad. I didn't track, and I wasn't under my calories for sure on Wednesday and Thursday, because of the Christmas outing and then the Christmas party. And so I'm like, this is not good. And I just generally felt like I wasn't doing very good, even though I had all these small successes. Another big thing is that at work right now, there's constantly cookies and candies and chocolate and stuff put out. Like, people are bringing in baking and stuff like that, and I didn't even touch any of it at all last week. So that's a success too. But it's funny how you just kind of feel like, oh well, I didn't keep up with my workouts this week, or um, you know, I did go to this Christmas party and I maybe grabbed a couple things that I shouldn't have or something, and you kind of feel like that's it, I'm off track. Like, but anyway, so I just weighed myself on Friday morning just to make sure that I'm still. My main thing is to stay in the 140s. That's my main thing. And so I stepped on the scale on Friday morning and I was 148. So I'm really, really, really happy with that. I'm like, you know what? I feel like I've indulged quite a bit this week, even though there are things that I didn't give into and there are temptations that I didn't have, but I do still feel like I did indulge quite a bit this week and I'm not gaining. In fact, that's down. Last time I weighed myself 2 weeks ago when I finally had enough of the scale, I was 150 point something. So I'm actually down in those 2 weeks. So you know what, the scale, like, I don't know. I need to get away from using it as a gauge, but that's going to be one of my New Year's resolutions for next year is to stop using the scale as my gauge of how well I'm doing because I'm going to reach a point where even now it's like harder to actually lose the weight on the scale, but I'm noticing differences in my body even though the number's not changing on the scale, so I need to step away from that. That's going to be something to tackle for myself in the new year. But anyways, so that was my week. It was okay. And I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I just because I sometimes feel like, oh, I just quit weighing myself for you guys, so maybe it's because I've gained a bunch of weight or something. But that's not the case. I'm still, I'm still going. Um, and yeah, so I'll talk about everybody else in this challenge in a minute. I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to give myself a challenge this coming week. Um, to work out 4 times. And I know that doesn't seem like much, but I want to extend, this is the last week of the challenge, and so I want to extend this challenge out to everybody who's doing this challenge as well. And I know for some of you, 4 times is nothing. It's going to be like, whatever, I'm going to work out 6 times because that's what I do. But I know that there are some of you out there that are like me and you're finding it really difficult to get your workouts in, especially at this time of year. It's crazy. It's the week before Christmas that we're going into now. So everybody's going to be busy, but you bet you can find at least 20 or 30 minutes, 4 days, and then it's next week to work out. So that's going to be my challenge to everybody in this challenge, and I want to hear how it goes. Like in a week, I want to hear from you guys and hear how that working out 4 times went for you guys. Um, and yeah, I'm also thinking I'm gonna do food vlogs just for myself for this next week. Um, I'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll get a chance to get them up every single day or if I'll do like 2 or 3 days and then put that up, or if I'll do the whole week and put it up at the end, or I don't know if you guys would even want to see my food vlogs. So let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. I'm going to this week film and take pictures of absolutely everything I eat just for that extra accountability and that extra few seconds it gives me to stop and think what I'm going to be eating. So yeah, let me know if that's something you guys would want to see. I think I don't know if I'll have time to post them every day. I might post them every whatever. And then that'll help me keep on track with my working out 4 times this week as well, because in those food vlogs, you guys will see if I worked out those days. So those are my two main things. And that's another thing, I encourage anybody out there that is able to do food vlogs this week. It's the week before Christmas. It's the week that you're going to be slammed with more and more temptations, more and more baking, more and more treats, and it's going to be busy. So, like, take that time. If you have the ability to, take that time to make those little video clips and take pictures of what you're eating and show us. Every little bit helps. So, those are my two things that I'm doing for myself this week, and I really, really would love you guys to all try and work out at least 4 times this week. It's the last week, so we gotta just go out with a bang, right? With that, I'm just going to mention how everybody's doing in the challenge. Cute Red Sweater and Jen Loves Pretty, of course, are still just like kicking big booty. They're doing really, really awesome. Yeah, you guys are just so inspirational, and I'm so proud of you. And like, especially Jen, like I've watched you for like since New Year Hottie Challenge last year, so it's been a year now, and you like struggled trying to find your groove and trying to get going, and it's funny because it's like the tables have turned a bit, because I remember you used to always be like commenting on my videos and be like, oh, surprise, surprise, you lost 2 pounds again this week. And that's how I feel. Like, that's how I feel now, because I'm kind of at a standstill now. I'm kind of just maintaining. I'm sort of just floating. I'm struggling to, you know, do what I have to do to give myself the extra push to lose more weight. And you're just like, the pounds are just falling off week after week. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so, so, so proud of you. I'm so excited that it's finally come together for you, that you found something that works for you, and I'm so, so happy. Um, so you guys are doing awesome. B Purchase 21 just joined this last week. She said she's been watching everybody's videos and stuff like that, so that's great. And her main goal is just to maintain under 150, just to be under 150 going out of the year. And it's funny, I kind of related to that because that's really my main goal. I don't want to be in the 150s. And it's like, you know what? It's the holidays. It's my favorite time of year. I'm going to indulge. Yeah, as I think that most people, I think that everybody should. Everybody deserves to indulge a little over the holidays. A little, not a lot. Not as much as you used to, you know. But no matter how much I indulge, I'm going to stay under 150. And so that's great. That's a great goal. It's very realistic. You know, you don't have to come on here, you know, a week, 2 weeks before Christmas and say, I want to lose 5 pounds in the next 2 weeks when it's like leading up to Christmas. You know, like just let yourself indulge a little and, you know, set your goals like that. So that's good. Um, who else? Oh, Crazy Running Mom is doing really, really good as well. She has crazy, crazy busy time coming up in these next 10 days where she's just traveling everywhere and she's just crazy busy. But she has her plan in motion to keep her workouts up. So that actually kind of coincides, I guess, to my challenge I'm putting out to everybody this week to work out at least 4 times. So she seems like she's doing really, really good. Like, I know for me, traveling, being away from home is one of the hardest things. So for some reason, when you're away from home, I just feel like I have this pass to just eat what I want and whatever. But Brooke seems to be doing really, really good, so that's good. Caitlin Downing had a really nice loss this last week too, so I was really, really happy. You know, good goes to show, like, you just kind of you get going at it, you get it together, you find your groove, and you'll get those losses. So that's awesome, and you're doing really, really good with working out too, it sounds like, so that's good. um and the fat girl is crazy. Martha was sick last week. Yeah, or for whatever. Yeah, she was sick, so that's not good. But hopefully you're feeling better, and yeah, sickness does help with weight loss. You know, if food's not staying in there, then it's not gonna make you gain weight. But that's a terrible thing to say. I shouldn't say that. But anyways, so hopefully you're feeling better, and I know that you usually do food vlogs, like, and I like watching your food vlogs. So maybe that's something that, you know, you can try and do this week as well for everybody. Do some food vlogs, just for the next week until Christmas. Just, you've used food vlogs before. You know how much it helps a little bit here and there and stuff like that. Um, so who else? Let's see. Okay, there's a few people that I didn't see a video from this week. CRGHXX. It's been like 2 weeks now since I've seen a video. So she did comment, I think, last week and said that she was posting a video, but she hadn't yet. So let us know how you're doing. Lori, pretty simple. I didn't see a video this week either. Let us know how you're doing. You don't have to come on here and be like a huge inspiration and be like, I've lost this much weight and I'm doing awesome and da da da. Just come on here, just be real, talk about your struggles. It helps a lot to just talk about it. It does. And Taylor in the Sky, because I didn't know how to pronounce her name. I haven't seen a video from her this week either. So, let's see your videos. Where is everybody? Actually, that's only 3 of you, so it's not bad. There's only like 3 people that kind of have fallen off, I guess. But it's not too late. Get your videos up this week. You have 1 week still, like, just do it. So yeah. So that's that. Work out at least 4 times this week, everyone. And I will do it too. And I'm going to make a point of recording my food, everything I eat, and my workouts on a daily type basis. This week, you may see those from me every day, and maybe once, every 2 days, I'll post 2 days worth. We'll see how that goes. So, that's that. I hope you guys are doing awesome, 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 and I hope everybody's ready for the holidays and everything. So yeah, we'll see you guys.